What is up, guys? Welcome back to a video of Rainbow Six Siege. In today's video we'll be talking about a bit of the update, or the patch, not basically a patch, but what is in store with this new update, Operation Skull Rain, that it was integrated yesterday or today actually in Rainbow Six Siege. So for the first operators we have Capitao and Caveira, and these two operators now, one of the male operator, for example, Capitao, he has an assault. Now I don't currently have the season pass or any of the, and I don't have the season pass, so I'm not able to get this free or the early week access that all the season pass owners currently get for these operators. But what I do know is that the male operator, he has an assault rifle, some frag grenades, some grenades. But his main weapon is his crossbow, which is able to shoot not explosive darts, but like smoke darts, where basically you fire and they it shoots that smoke. And his primary rounds, or his primary darts, is basically rounds that when they hit the target, they burst into flames. Basically like explosive round, but more like incendiary rounds, where if it hits a target, it bursts into flames, so anyone behind a shield is going to get burned by the flames. Next we have Caveira. Now I don't know too much about this operator. Like I said, I don't currently have the seasons pass, so I can't give any full detail or in-depth onto what's their loadout. But what I do know is that the female operator, she has a silencer pistol. She has the ability to basically, when you're roaming around, you're trying to be as quiet as possible. She's basically an operator for roaming, so she has this ability where you can actually trigger, and when she walks around, you don't hear anything. Now, it's been said that if you have a surround sound headset or a good audio, you still will be able to hear her, but she has the ability to keep quiet. And when she does this ability, she pulls out her knife, and when you pull out your knife, you're able to attack an enemy player, and you can have the option of either killing him, or I'm not sure if you have I believe you have the option of killing him, or it just automatically where you hold down a certain key and you're able to interrogate him, interrogate the player. Now when I say interrogate the player, don't think, oh, you capture him and like all this nice cool little cinematic. No, it's just basically you hold him there for a while and then you just kill him, and once this is done, you're able to see a generalized idea for only a few seconds. You're able to get a generalized idea, and it shows you on your screen, and let's say your defending team. You're obviously gonna be defending, but let's say you're on the defending team, and this new operator Caveira uses her ability. You're gonna be able to see the name icons. Now you won't see them, the body laid outside the map or whatever, but you'll just see their name tags hovering around, so you can get a generalized idea where the player's at, considering that you actually interrogated one of the operators, and now he has revealed this position of his teammate's position. Also, with the new update, we have a new map called Favela, and this is it's from what I can tell, as you can see in this video here, it's in Brazil, as you can see in the flags all around the room, and obviously by the operators. The operators' names have like these, some of what's similar to Spanish names, but more like Brazilian names. Obviously the map looks really great. I mean, you have the nice, it looks very like, it feels like you're actually in Brazil. I mean, the house, the way the buildings have been set up, there's a lot of nice places to hide in here. I haven't explored the whole map, but you can be reassured that I will be actually exploring all the hiding spots on this map. Also, there'll be new skins, new weapon skins, nothing that I'm not really a fan of. I never really, I mean, weapon skins, I mean, yeah, who's gonna notice your weapon skins? You're gonna be more focused on trying to shoot the enemy player, and you're not gonna be noticing, oh look, hey guys, look at my skin on my gun or whatever. So honestly, I really don't care about this weapon skins. I mean, yeah, they're nice to have, but in all in all, in my opinion, you're gonna use your skins and you're just gonna forget about it, not really pay attention much to your skin. Also, now this is something they did. They added the new an anti-cheat battle eye thing. Now, in my opinion, it's well, I don't know how it is now. Right now, my game is currently running perfectly now, but before, when they first added the battle eye on here, my game would not run at all. I mean, now don't get me wrong, I don't use mods, I don't use any of the type of hacks or aimbot or whatever. I don't use any of those stuff, so it was weird for me when I would try to launch the game and somebody will say battle eye failed to start, or battle eye won't allow you to run the game. It was just kind of weird. Something I hope they kind of fix it in the long run. Also, there's going to be new features, new attachments, new custom game modes. Also, there's going to be a feature where when you're in like the competitive, the not the competitive, but the rank games, where you have the ability to basically like surrender or basically more like forfeit the game if because normally when people don't want to play a certain game and they feel like, oh, we're going to lose, they usually end up just leaving the match. But there's not going to be an option from what I gathered, from what I heard. There's going to be a new feature where you can actually, it has to be a certain amount of votes, you can actually forfeit the game, and if you decide to forfeit the game, the enemy team wins that round, and then you go on to the next match instead of you just leaving the game and being penalized for like I don't know how long. Also, there's going to be, what else? There's going to be, like, the surrender system, that's what I was talking about. New general tweaks and improvements. Basically, game health, like the new anti-cheat thing, counter kill, we're basically team killing. Now, team killing is, it's going to be something that is, something that's going to be still going on. I mean, in my opinion, now, here's the thing. How are they going to know if team killing was not intentional, or let's say you're with a clan and you're just goofing off and you want to team kill each other? Now there's going to be a difference there, but I don't know how this is actually going to work. All I know is that for the first offense you're going to get kicked, and for rank you're going to be banned for like 15 minutes, and then and then it just goes on and on from there. Second offense, banned from the match for 30 minutes. Third offense, banned from the match for 2 hours. Fourth offense, banned from the match for 24 hours. Fifth offense, you'll be banned from the matchmaking for 7 days. Now, I'm pretty sure after the fifth offense, you're gonna get some more drastic measures rather than just being banned for like, I don't know, 7 days. But actually, this is actually something that's pretty good in my opinion, because you got players who just, I don't know, douchebags, and they just go into a match and they just kill everyone and they just win, and they stay there by yourself, and you're watching the game like, why did you kill us? And like, oh, I don't know. And then you try to, and then you read, it doesn't, another match comes in and they do the same thing. Now this is actually going to help stopping from those people. Now I don't know if this is actually going to work. I don't know if this is going to be able to stop people from actually team killing. I'm pretty sure there's going to be team killing still going along, but hopefully this puts an end to the to the team killing thing. Also, improvements on the vote kicking, where basically when you don't want a player on your team, you can vote him out. There's going to be new improvements to that. Now, I'm not going to read everything that is on here. I'm mostly just going through the main ideas, or the main things in the game. Also, there's going to be a new improved, an updated, what's this? It's like a HUD. The main loading screen when you're loading into a match. Now, when you load into a match, before you used to be able to see your operator standing. And now it's more like when you start loading, it's more like a player card, where it shows you the picture of your operator using and the name and your name down below. Picture here in this video right now I'm showing as I'm talking right now. Honestly, in my opinion, it's good because you actually are able to see what your teammates loadout is. So for example, let's say you're taking thermite and you're like, okay, or no, not thermite. Let's say you're taking someone who's able to use smoke grenades or frag grenades, and you're like, oh, I wonder maybe someone else has frag grenades and maybe I should take in smoke grenades. Now you have the ability to check and see your teammates' loadouts and see, okay, this guy's carrying smoke grenades, this guy's carrying frag grenades, maybe I should carry a breach charge, or maybe someone's not carrying smoke grenades and you need to take the smoke grenades, or maybe someone's not carrying C4 and you're going to choose an operator that carries C4. And now that's something that I really like. Now there's also going to be full screen preview for guns, which is actually pretty cool, because now you can actually preview your guns. You can actually see how the gun looks with the attachments, how the gun looks with the skins. You can see different features in the gun, like let's say you have a scope on it, or a laser sight, or a charm on it. Now you're able to have this animation where you can click each little individual attachment, not individual attachment, but each little icon that represents the attachment that is on there, and you can actually take a look at your gun. Similar to like what is it? I don't know what game does that, but there's a certain game I'm calling, I just don't know the name of it, where you can actually spectate your gun, like look around and just add stuff to it. Now that's basically it. I'm not going to go through everything because the list is the article, the patch note is pretty big. I mean, if you want to read it on your own, link will be in the description down below. I just kind of wanted to go over the main things here, like the new operators. Now I'm pretty excited for the new operators. Now here's the thing. It sucks when you don't have the season pass, because you have to wait for a long time to save up that money, that in-game money, to buy the operators. And when you do, you buy one, and by the time you're done saving up for the next one, the next season pass comes in. Now, if you're just a person who just likes to play the game non-stop 24/7, or I mean, some of us, I mean, yeah, if you're the person who likes to play on there hours and hours and just save up that money, then yeah, you're gonna get it easy. But for us people who kind of have school or other things, it's gonna be very difficult. Now, that's why it sucks not to have the season pass. But I'm not willing to pay. I don't know how much the season pass is. $30, $20. I mean, it's worth it. I mean, you just get. I mean, it's worth it because you automatically get it. You automatically get the skins. You automatically get extra slots to do achievements or what are they? Yeah, the achievements or the weekly. I wouldn't say dailies, but your weekly quests that you can do. Not weekly quests, but your achievements you can do daily. Like you says, kill this many person with headshots or kill this many terrorists. You're basically your daily achievements that you can do. You get more. You get 2 slots added. I believe it was 2 slots added. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Once I'm able to use the operators, or once I'm able to once the operators come out, which is probably in 6 days, I might actually do a review on them. I'm not sure. I mean, people already are playing the operators. It's actually pretty cool how the operators work out. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, also subscribe. Tune in for more Rainbow Six Siege videos. And hopefully the battle eye doesn't actually screw up my game and I'm able to get on more. For the past couple weeks, like I said, it's been kind of hard to get on with the new battle eye thing installed into the game. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you all later.